The Saiyans, once a proud warrior race, made a living by conquering planets and selling them. However, most of the Saiyans were wiped out when their own homeworld was destroyed. Only the Prince Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, and his younger brother Kakarot survived. Now, each of them approaches the Earth, each with a different goal in mind.
So this is Earth. Not too shabby.
Hey, where's our manners? We should say hello.
That's quite enough, Nappa.
All right, we need to start looking for those Dragon Balls so we can make our wish.
And if you just blew up one of those balls, then this whole trip is wasted, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking. So who goes first?
Oh no! What a nightmare! Goku! Where are you?
You do! Yeah!
Wait, Nappa! This Goku you speak of, surely you don't mean Kakarot.
He's a lot stronger than before. He can beat you.
Okay, I'll wait a bit longer.
Well, look who's here. We thought you'd never come.
You're going to pay for what you've done to my friend.
You low-class trash! I am Nappa! You can't win!
Worthless Nappa! Now I have to dirty my hands fighting this weakling.
What? What power?
Hey everyone, welcome back with Bean on Mac, where today we're going to continue our playthrough of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 Dragon Universe with Vegeta's What If saga. I'm still going to include pretty much all like the normal fights and stuff like that there are too, you know, that tie into the story and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, there's still like a few, you know, new cutscenes that I added, and honestly, there's a bunch new when it relates to the actual What If stories. But if you want to, I mean, most of the What If stuff is in the end of the Namek saga, and then, you know, after the Inside Buu fight with Majin Buu is when things really start to change, and it's not a carbon copy of Goku's either.
Kakarot! Why you? How dare you even touch my face?
You felt that one then, huh?
Isn't that where we left Goku? It's so bright. Whoa! His power levels are through the roof!
I'm going back. Dad's in trouble. I can feel it. I'm not going to let this happen. I have to save him. Stop it! I'm going to beat you!
You beat me? Well, someone's in a hurry to die. Very well. Say goodbye to your son, Kakarot.
Alright, now we just gotta take care of Gohan to end the Saiyan saga here, folks. It would have been cool if they did have like a, what if thing here for Vegeta, if like, he had Nappa survive with him or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. And then Nappa like turned on Vegeta or something like that. And that's kind of like, Vegeta has to take out Nappa. That's kind of the end of that what if thing, but honestly that's not the case. But ooh, perfect.
This can't be. Why is this brat so strong? But how? I am the prince of all Saiyans, humbled by a clown!
Having successfully fended off the Saiyan onslaught, Goku opts to spare Vegeta's life.
Mark my words, you'll pay for this, Kakarot, you and all of your friends!
Krillin, Gohan, and Bulma travel to Namek in the hopes of reviving their fallen friends. Once there, they confront the evil Frieza, who is also searching for the Dragon Balls. Helpless against Frieza's might, they have no choice but to join forces with Vegeta. Meanwhile, Goku has healed and is headed for Namek in a ship built by Bulma's father. His efforts to recover the Dragon Balls frustrated, Frieza summons the Ginyu Force. Can young Gohan survive against the Ginyu Force and Frieza? Will Goku make it in time?
Your legs aren't shaking, are they, Vegeta? It's my turn now. Ginyu Force, Recoome! Huh, you'd best not underestimate me.
And honestly, this time you'll notice there's a lot less Vegeta cutscenes in Namek. I just tried to... This video is already going to be a lot longer than I intended it to be, so I cut out a lot of like the... I guess you could call it filler for this particular game and stuff like that. But if you want like a lot of all the extra cutscenes and stuff like that that pertain to the story, that's something you can check out in the normal Vegeta playthrough, which will be in the description down below if you're interested. It's about the same length as this episode. But we quickly disposed of Recoome.
Great! That's great! You're doing a lot better than I expected, Vegeta. I can't damage him. He's a monster. Too powerful.
It's a weird time to take a nap, but he did say he hadn't had much sleep lately.
Something's coming. A huge power level. It's Frieza. What? This planet doesn't have nights? The Dragon Balls are gone, and Kakarot's son, too! I'll blast it all! You think you can outsmart me? You won't get away with this!
Wait, I still have one more wish to make.
Perfect! Then you can wish for my immortality, and be quick about it! Frieza's coming!
He's here!
You miserable worm! You dare to get in my way? Now you will suffer the consequences!
Maybe I will and maybe I won't. Either way, don't expect this to be easy, Frieza.
Alright, now we gotta take out Frieza in his first form here, folks. As you remember, Vegeta was on par with first form Frieza at this time. Kind of makes me wonder what would have happened if they had fought just a little bit longer. How long it would have took Frieza to transform. Something else I liked about the original Budokai game is that it wasn't just his alternate outfit, it was like in all forms. Like the Frieza that you face in first form and that doesn't have the armor.
I see. So you are not a total waste of space after all.
Transform, Frieza. Show me what you can really do in your true form. Don't you understand? Each time a Saiyan is defeated, he comes back stronger. We have to hurry before Frieza shows his true form.
My true form? What a splendid idea!
You still have time. Do it now.
Please, Dende, you have to help Vegeta get better.
Come on, Frieza. I'm ready for you. I have become a Super Saiyan. Take a good look, Frieza. Your worst fears have been realized. I am now a Super Saiyan!
As always, your little jokes fail to amuse.
But before I comment on this fight, just to finish my point from the last one, go check Budokai 1 if you don't remember. Yeah, the first one Frieza in that game, he doesn't have his armor. It's from when he powered up and it like shattered off him and stuff like that, despite not ever actually even throwing a punch without his armor and his first form. But that was really cool. I think it would have been awesome if that was like an alternate costume somehow. But as far as this one goes, this actually isn't a part of his What If storyline, but I thought it would just make more sense for the story overall if we see Vegeta actually become a Super Saiyan in this fight and defeat Frieza.
I can't sense Frieza anywhere. Did he escape?
There's something coming this way.
What? This creature is even more powerful than Frieza. But how?
You must be Vegeta. My brother Frieza told me all about you and your little friends.
But as you can see, for the official What If storyline, Cooler has been called in by, his brother Frieza, who kind of sensed, that he wasn't going to be able to handle Vegeta all on his own and stuff. And I don't know, according to this version of the storyline, Frieza somehow just gets away, I guess. I'm gonna try and do some special attacks here for you guys, make the fight mean that much more, but I don't know, sometimes I just have issues with the button timing or something like that, such as that, like, where he just doesn't pursue him. There we go. So that's what you gotta do, you gotta like press circle and forward to, start the Dragon Rush and stuff like that. I don't mind it too much when I have to, start it and there's not really any big pressure to have to do an ultimate move. I was so close, but you see just how much of a pain it is. I don't know, do you guys think that Super Saiyan Vegeta could have been able to take on, Cooler in his final form at this time? Oh, jeez, I forgot you can't block in this fight. I didn't have enough time to try and do his finisher. Let's see if he does it himself. Let's wait a second. Doesn't seem like it, unfortunately. Come on. See, that's the flaw with hyper mode. They can just always smack you around. Alright, we got him though. Let's see if we can win this. I wonder if it'll destroy the planet, actually. Oh, come on. Oh, wow, that was terrible. I won? Alright, sweet. Because I think Namek, like, it's hard to blow up the planet with only certain attacks do, but let's see. Yeah.
Come on! I have been defeated by a mere Saiyan? So you finally see what we are capable of. Say hello to Frieza when you see him again!
Gohan and the others return safely to Earth, thanks to the Namekian Dragon Balls. However, Goku remains on Namek to resolve things with Frieza. The battle is so intense that the planet itself begins to crumble. Thinking there was no way Goku could have survived, Bulma tries to wish him back to life. However, the wish is refused. Goku survived, and he relays a message that he will return by himself. With everyone alive again, Gohan waits impatiently for his father's return. Almost a year has passed since Goku's friends learned of his survival. Suddenly, a terrible power is felt approaching Earth, Frieza. And without Goku to save it, the Earth appears to be doomed. However, a mysterious youth appears and makes short work of Frieza. When Goku returns, the youth claims to be the son of Bulma and Vegeta from the future. He warns them of a looming threat, deadly androids that will appear in 3 years' time.
Father, don't underestimate the power of the androids! We can't beat them now! We have to wait. Once Goku gets better, then we can all fight them together. It's the only way!
You just don't get it, do you? I am the most powerful Saiyan who has ever lived! I fear nothing! And I don't need anyone's help to beat some stinking android. Not you, not the Namek, and especially not Kakarot.
Dad!
You Saiyans are far too overconfident. Pride is dangerous if you can't back it up.
You're a machine! What do you know of pride? I'll turn you into scrap!
I guess for like the ending for that storyline, we could just assume that Goku was the one who took out Frieza, I guess. Well, Vegeta took out Cooler, so. But that's a pretty cool fight. I'm surprised we didn't fight Metal Cooler at all. But I guess it's only for certain characters. I mean, I guess it's cool, you know. Makes it a little bit more special that not everybody gets to fight Metal Cooler. Just gotta wait him out. And we got him. I think it's also really cool too. You'll notice a detail later that on Earth, not all of the destroyed areas. What? Come on, mine was definitely bigger, little bit, but I definitely had more fluid or energy or whatever there was there. But you actually, to finish my point, you actually notice that on the destroyed Earth stages, there's actually different variations for that. So like the island has a different look when you destroy the planet than, you know, the regular areas do. I think the mountain shares the same area when it's destroyed than the plains though, but I can't remember exactly.
I can't tell if I'm even doing any damage to this thing or not!
I'm surprised. You're far stronger than Dr. Giroux's data reported.
Oh, now you want to get in the way too, do you? Okay, I'll play with you a little.
I'll give you fair warning. I have no intention of holding back.
See, I can't remember. Did Vegeta really have a fight with Android 17? Because I know he had, obviously, the fight with, you know, freaking Android 18, you know, on the mountains, roadside area and stuff like that. It's too bad they didn't get that arena in this game. That was something I think that the Tenkaichi series did a really good job of, was they got all those, you know, all the areas that were kind of missing from this series right away. But they were still kind of missing a lot of areas, I think, as well. Once again, man, I mentioned it in another video, but imagine how awesome it would be if they had kind of like ported arenas from like Budokai 1 and 2 into Budokai 3 and stuff like that. So that way, you know, you'd have, you know, it would make more sense, you know, where you fought people, you know, like obviously I think the first Budokai game, you know, you could have like Kami's, I think that had Kami's place. Or Kami's Lookout is what it's actually called, which was pretty crazy. I wonder why they got rid of it. I forget, it may have even had Kami's place. That's what I'm thinking of, it's like Master Roshi's place, but I forget. But I know I had Kami's Lookout, you know, the circles make a square area or whatever. Or all these squares make a circle area and stuff like that, but there are so many, like every single game that came out with, like they just pretty much remade almost all the stages, except for the Red Ribbon Army base that never gets used in any of the stories or anything like that, so I wonder what the deal with that is. But yeah, I think this is a unique area in comparison to what you would see on the plains if you blew it up, so that's pretty cool that they did that.
Vegeta, why are you here? Surely not to defeat me. Defeat you? No, to destroy you so completely that not even a molecule remains. Yes.
And also, as you can tell too, like I said, I mean, Planet Namek, I guess it takes much stronger attacks to destroy Planet Namek because, you know, as you can see on Earth, Big Bang attack destroyed, you know, the mountains, but not powerful enough to destroy Planet Namek. So I think that's a nice, cool little detail they add there. But yeah, they love the freaking Red Ribbon base in this game. It's always been like an extra area in Budokai 2 and 3 and stuff like that. They had to like buy in the shop, I think. I never actually thought it was really that cool though. Oh man, imagine if Muscle Tower was in this game too. Oh man, it would be pretty sweet. Even that Sky Pier, I think, is like a really cool area. But all the arenas in here, like, there's not really any Budokai stages in the series that I would have to say, like, I don't like fighting on. That's pretty rare for, like, a fighting game series, not, you know, to have, not have areas I hate playing on. So that's just a testament to how good they were. So let's see, is it going to blow up the islands as well? Yes, it does. Maybe it doesn't blow up Namek, actually, now that I think about it, because then it would have to do this animation here. They were probably too lazy to do a version of Namek.
Epic Cell, huh? You must be pretty angry with me after that beating. Come on!
Vegeta, will you lend me a hand warming up?
And since this one is so long, I decided to just kind of go straight into the next fight with Cell. We all know what happens, you know, like finds and absorbs Android 18 after Vegeta lets him. And if you didn't know that, well, go back to the regular Vegeta playthrough. You have no business watching this what if story, you know, the what if this happened differently type stuff if you don't know what already happened. Uh-oh, this might be bad. Alright, yeah, see, we dodged. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was smooth. I think if Vegeta wasn't so short, I wouldn't have been able to dodge that. But yeah, I think in this game, like, you can play on the destroyed version of Namek. But I don't know if you can destroy it, but somebody's got to let me know down in the comments below. I can't remember. Oh man, he beat me. But I don't know, if you ever want to play on the destroyed version of any stage in this game that has like a variation like that, in versus mode or Dragon Arena, which is like the side mode where you can just have like a bunch of different fights and stuff like that. You just have to press circle on the selection screen when you choose an arena, and that's such a cool detail to have. But I think that might be the only reason, the only way you can play on the Ruin Namek stage. Because in Budokai 1, it was like whenever like an area got destroyed, it was just kind of like a quick flash and it was all gone. Budokai 2 didn't have, you know, planets being destroyed or anything like that for some reason. So I mean, once again, I'm just assuming they changed that and like, you know, in this game, so that way I'm assuming they just want to make a model for Planet Namek in this game, but I could be wrong. It's just I don't remember seeing it happen. Oh, come on, one more. We got him. See, it may be a what-if story, but we still got some canon elements happening here. Let's see if this finishes him off. And this used to be one of my favorite moves to do in Budokai 2. But then they changed it to Dragon Rush mode. It's way too hard to pull off consistently.
Why, you're not even trying, are you?
Didn't I just tell you? I'm still just warming up. You're such a disappointment. But I think I'll give you another chance. I'll hold a tournament. Train hard and quickly.
Thus, in the shocking conclusion of the Cell games, Cell is destroyed and peace restored. However, the price of victory was high. Gohan tries to wish his father back to life, but
I think the Earth will be safer without me. So thanks for trying, everyone. But please, don't wish me back.
Trunks returned to the future, and a new age began. Years have passed since the battle with Cell. Now a student in high school, Gohan also fights crime in Hercule City as Great Saiyaman. Hercule's daughter, Videl, threatens to expose him if he does not enter the World Tournament. Hesitant at first, Gohan changes his mind when he learns that Goku will also enter. Vegeta, Gohan's brother Goten, Trunks, Piccolo, and Krillin all sign up as well. But little do they know, the wizard Babidi is about to launch a plan to revive Majin Buu.
I care nothing about Deborah or this Majin Buu creature. Fighting Kakarot is my only objective. I am the Prince of all Saiyans. Did you actually think I can be controlled so easily? Babidi may have invaded my body and mind, but there is one thing a Saiyan always keeps: his pride!
Vegeta, how could you let yourself be put under Babidi's spell?
I wanted him to return me to the way I was before. The perfect warrior, cold and ruthless, uninhibited by foolish emotion. I should have been the last person to care for a family. I needed Babidi to reawaken the evil in my heart. And I have to say, it feels pretty good.
Do you really believe what you're saying?
Kakarot, you have surpassed me at every turn. Me, a Saiyan prince, a super elite. I can never forgive you for that. Never!
You would go this far to settle things with me? Very well, let's fight!
Yeah, I think this fight is also something like people complain about when it comes to, you know, like the Goku kind of messing around too much. Like I said, the freaking Majin Buu saga seemed like the Ego saga. Or maybe I was saying that about the Cell saga. Yeah, they both kind of do have that vibe where it's like, hey, I could finish you off right now. But I'm not gonna. I want to fight you when you're stronger, so that way I can get my ass kicked. I don't know, that's just... They even started making fun of it in the Majin Buu saga, but... I don't know, it kind of got ridiculous around, you know, the Cell saga and stuff like that. People making stupid decisions and stuff. Come on. This is getting ridiculous, Goku. You got one hit left. Die! Alright, let's get to the next fight then.
Wait, Vegeta! Majin Buu's power is rising by the second. We don't have time for this.
Then we shall postpone the fight. You aren't concentrating on it anyway. It was my energy that revived Buu, so I'll finish him. We'll settle this if I survive.
Oh, you go bye! Boo bad now! You go bye-bye!
Perhaps, but I'm not going alone. I'm dragging you down with me.
And there might be some people that are going to try and argue in the comments saying, no, that's not what all Dragon Ball Z is. I'd actually argue in the first half of the series it was, instead it was the, oh shit, let's try and hold them off and survive until Goku gets here show. Because that's what happened in the Saiyan saga, then that's what happened in the Frieza saga twice. Because, you know, Goku had to make it to Namek, and then they had to wait for him to finish healing after the whole Ginyu shenanigans and stuff like that. And then, yeah, it just seemed like in the Cell saga, that's when people... I mean, in the Frieza, you know, battle with Frieza, Goku was like, hey, you know, I gotta fight him at his best to prove to myself and this or that. So he let Frieza get to 100% power, and, I mean, to his credit, I mean, he didn't know how strong Frieza could have gotten, but Goku kicked his ass. I mean, he won. He almost died due to other reasons because of it, but I mean, you can't deny the fact, at least when he said, nah, I want to fight this guy at full power, he actually was able to overcome it instead of immediately getting their asses washed, like obliterated and look like a moron and stuff like that. So I give Goku credit for that in the Frieza saga, but everybody else is just kind of like, they wait until something stupid happens and they get fucked.
I don't believe it. He blew himself to bits so that Majin Buu couldn't regenerate himself. For the first time, Vegeta was fighting for something other than himself, and he made the ultimate sacrifice. What? Impossible! Even reduced to shreds, that monster is somehow regenerating himself. Majin Buu is still alive! So I've been sent back to face Buu again. The Buu has only gotten stronger. I'm not sure there's much I can do.
This is as close as I can take you. I've got my own safety to think about, you understand? But I'm rooting for you.
Don't worry. I'm sure Buu will come to me. Wonder what will happen if he defeats me a second time. Power! Kakarot!
Vegeta! Great! So it is you!
Kakarot!
There's no time to argue, Vegeta. Just put this on your ear, please!
Why?
If we both wear one of these, we'll fuse with each other! We'll combine to form a single warrior with incredible power!
Fusion? You've got to be joking. Why would I want to fuse with you? No thanks.
Yeah, I thought you might say that. But it's the only way we can hope to stop Majin Buu.
I'd rather let Buu beat me to a pulp than fuse with you. And why should I help you? You hid your true power from me during our battle. You allowed me to believe I could beat you. But I saw you from Otherworld. I know you've reached Super Saiyan 3. You made a mockery of me. I'll never fuse with you.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I didn't know how long I could hold Super Saiyan 3. It was still untested.
No, that's enough of your lies. Nothing you can say or do will make me change my mind. Do you understand? Nothing.
Oh yeah? Well, how about this? Vegeta, Trunks has been absorbed by that thing. Vegeta!
Don't just stand there. Give me the blasted earring. Okay, it's on. Now what?
Great! Thanks, Vegeta! Alright! Vegeta plus Kakarot. Let's see now. I guess you can call me Vegeta.
Ha! I found them. Huh?
Now I'm Super Vegito!
Yeah, and?
And to continue on a point I kind of made earlier about the difficulty of having to do ultimate attacks for certain characters and Dragon Rush. I mean, they made that's something that really irritates me. I've already gone on like a billion times about how annoying Hyper Mode is and how to activate special ultimates and stuff like that. We're kind of ruining in other videos, but I don't think I've ever talked about how much more lame they made a lot of other characters' big ultimate attacks by confining them to the Dragon Rush mode. Because I mean, it makes it impossible to do it consistently. You know, and they screwed over, you know, some of my favorite attacks in the series. You know, the Final Flash, the Warp Kamehameha. I never really played as Piccolo, but, you know, making the special beam cannon, which I would argue is probably his biggest move, you know, confined to the Dragon Rush, was such a lame decision. They got rid of Future Trunks' burning attack altogether for some reason, which was kind of lame. Like, not even in something you could add to Dragon Rush. And then, I forget how it works for Gotenks. Like, I don't mind how it works for Goku in this game. You know, like, depending on the transformations you have. So, you know, you have this regular Spirit Bomb if you don't have Super Saiyan equipped. You got the Super Spirit Bomb if you are not in Super Saiyan form, but you have it like that in your moveset that you can transform into. And then if you're transformed into Super Saiyan 2 or higher, that's when you do the Dragon Fist. I think that's pretty cool. But that said, it's just, I think that might be how it works for Gotenks. Like, I think it depends on if you're a Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 3. But don't quote me on that, because I don't play as those guys, ever. But they do have really cool moves. Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack, I think, might be Super Saiyan 3. And then Galactic Donuts might be Super Saiyan regular.
Why you? That's cheating! You can't fuse! Oh well, I guess I'll just have to absorb you, too. Now, barrier!
Nothing to worry about. He let himself be absorbed on purpose. He's trying to save the others before he destroys Buu.
What? His fusion is worn off. But I thought the effects of the Patara earrings were supposed to be permanent.
Who knows what sort of nasty stuff is inside Buu's body? Maybe it dissolved the fusion.
Hey, Kakarot, come here. I found Trunks and the others.
Great, Vegeta! Now let's tear them out of here and fast!
I feel strange. What are they trying to pull? You freed all the fighters I've worked so hard to absorb! Darn it, this could be bad.
So this is going to be the last fight in the Majin Buu saga before like the what if storylines for this start to settle in. As you can see, like that cutscene activator, usually you can always tell because you're talking to, you know, Kabito Kai. But I'll finish my discussion on the two ultimate attacks for certain characters. Like, I could be wrong, but I think, you know, maybe it's Hyper Mode or Dragon Rush that you have to use the Galactic Donuts on. I forget how it works for freaking Gotenks. Like I said, I never play as them. But I think it would have been cool too, like a missed opportunity was to bring back the volleyball fist for freaking Tien. I don't know what the deal with that was. Like I said, they got rid of freaking Trunks' burning attack. They should have brought in jeez, I forget what it's even called. The attack that Trunks used to defeat Cell in his freaking future timeline, stuff like that. Something like burning heat attack. Somebody comment down below what it is, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But that would have been cool if they brought that into this game in some form. But yeah, man, I mean, the point is kind of ruined ultimate attacks in this game. They should have just kept them as button combos once again.
So regular attacks have no effect, but I wonder what will happen if we free this fat Buu. Stop it! You don't mess with that! I'll lose all that I am! What the? He's a Saiyan! I thought we were the only ones left! Kakarot! Kakarot! Kakarot!
Alright, here we go. Now we're once again taking on Broly, but as the Prince of all Saiyans versus the Legendary Super Saiyan. It's amazing how, like, huge Broly is in this game. Uh-oh. That was a crazy looking blast, too. Gonna still play as Broly later down the line too. Probably pretty soon, honestly. I don't know if he's gonna be my next playthrough, but we'll see. He's pretty. It's definitely a fun power trip to play as him in this game. It was a great idea giving him Dragon Universe mode out of all the characters. Although I think instead of Oob, I would have preferred someone like Frieza or future Trunks, because I mean he's my favorite of all time. That fight with him and freaking Mecha Frieza, man, that was the coolest appearance of any character in the series. Coming out of nowhere just to watch him. It's too bad though for Frieza's stock, but I don't know. It's just kind of what happens in Dragon Ball Z. Once, you know, the next powerful guy comes in, you know, it's not just, you know, an even fight. They gotta have like a, you know, they gotta cream the guy ahead of them to, you know, set the scene and stuff like that. That even this guy's even more powerful than him, and he was strong. You know, that weird heavy breathing, like nervous breathing that they did in the show. A lot of funny tropes in Dragon Ball Z. You know, the powering up for 7 episodes and stuff like that. Broly also, I like the alternate colors they gave him in this game too. It's like a cool like purple instead of red, and then black pants, like grayish pants. The Budokai series is underrated for its outfits, but Tenkaichi, I mean, you can't beat that with Tenkaichi 3. Like they had like 10 different outfits for Goku and stuff like that. Then they had like the multiple variations of Goku and stuff like that, depending on what timeline of the show he was in. Although they didn't have Tien's Majin Buu outfit in that game for some reason. That was just kind of That was a little bit of a dog doogie, but that's just because I like Tien a lot personally. He's probably like my number 2 or 3 favorite character. But let's see if we can put away Broly. I don't know, because see, sometimes the red helps. Let's see, they're gonna destroy the planet. Yes, it does. Alright, well, we still got one more big fight to go, fellas, before the end.
Kakarot! He's gone. Could that be the legendary Super Saiyan?
Oh, Vegeta! It's you! What in the world happened to you?
A powerful new force is suddenly here on Earth. One like I've never sensed before. Bulma, do you know anything about it?
It must be Goku. I heard about a new type of Super Saiyan.
New type of Super Saiyan? What are you talking about?
I'm not really sure. Super Saiyan 4, maybe?
No, you can't be serious. Does this mean that I've been outdone by Kakarot yet again? I won't let him surpass me. He'll see that I'm still the Prince of all Saiyans.
Well, there's no stopping you, but I think you'll want to come back to the house in a little while.
What do you mean? What for?
You're the one who's in such a hurry to fight Goku. I guess you'll have to wait and see. Vegeta! Perfect timing! I just finished!
You talking about finished what?
This! It's a miniature blood wave emitter. I hear Goku reached Super Saiyan 4 by exposing himself to these waves.
What? This means that...
You can reach it too! Super Saiyan 4! You're both Saiyans, right? If Goku can do it, there's no reason to think that you can't.
But I am honored that you would give this to me.
Well, I know how competitive you boys are.
Hey, Vegeta. I've been saving this as a surprise. Think you can fight me in my strongest form?
What? Amazing power! But I won't lose. I am the Prince of all Saiyans!
Alright. Now here's the final fight for Vegeta's What If story. And I think it would be kind of cool. Maybe there's like a Omega Shenron fight, but I haven't been able to find one. But I do like the idea of it ending on, you know, the 2 Super Saiyan 4s battling it out. I think it's a pretty unique premise. But first I gotta be able to transform into it. And I kind of need him to get away from my ass. There we go. And it's cool how they added the unique death moves. They replaced the Kamehameha and the Gala guns into the final Shine attack and the 10 times Big Bang Kamehameha. Or no, I think it's just 10 times Kamehameha because obviously they're not fused. Look at me not knowing what the hell I'm talking about. That doesn't happen all the time on this channel. Speaking of which, on this channel, if you are actually happening to just watch this for the first time, for whatever reason, and you're like, man, this guy complains a lot, I complain about the things I love. So, I mean, I do love this game. I like Budokai 2 a little bit more, just because I think it's more replayable, but make no mistake about it, for everything that I've complained about, I mean, this series has been a blast to play. Although I will say I would not pick this game back up if it wasn't for the YouTube channel. That's going to be all for today's episode, guys, but thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out next week's episode on Fighting Friday, but above all else, please remember to have a nice day.
I knew you were strong. I've lost, Vegeta. You're the best.
I've won! I've beaten Kakarot! I have waited so long for this day to come. Victory over Kakarot is finally mine!
Even after finally defeating Goku, Vegeta continued to train himself as hard as ever. It could be that between these two, victory or defeat no longer have any meaning.